All right, guys, so this is the talk of the town, right? Crush City Freeloader. I guess this is in the 4.25 version. I'm gonna throw this on the brand new Ebb and Flow purple with gold eye 3/8 ounce. So it seems like with this 3/8 ounce head that it gets down there pretty quick. Oh, there was a bite right there. Oh, there's a bite and I caught him. There it is. So that's the Crush City bait. Oh, there was a bite. And this is really easy to rig up. Just take this bait and thread it about as... See, I kind of measure it with my fingers and I want to go into about right there. So I'm going to thread this thing on as center as possible. And then prick this through and thread it all the way on, and that is about as straight as it'll get. I'm gonna throw this for some bass in the pond. I've got a couple other baits too. I've got the Mayor and Green Pumpkin. That's a 3-inch version. I'm gonna throw that, and then I'm also going to throw a skirted version that's in my hand right here. So this is a 1/4 ounce skirted. I'm not going to throw any trailer on that, so stay tuned. We're going to catch a few. All right, guys, so I'm actually coming to a different side of this pond. It's a, about a 5-6 acre pond. I come to the other side of this pond today because the wind is blowing in here and it is really shallow. Spoiler alert, there's a bunch of bass in the shallows making beds right now. I don't see any fish on the beds, but there's definitely bass making beds. So within the next day or two, there's probably going to be some big fish on the beds. The full moon's just in a couple days, so first cast with the freeloader and the 3/8 ounce. There he is, 3/8 ounce purple with gold eye jig head, and just like that, got him. Whoa, and quick release, about 1.5 pound fish. Throw this out there. I'm just kind of straight line retrieve this, maybe pop it a couple times every so often. Not reeling it too awful slow. It seems like with this 3/8 ounce head that it gets down there pretty quick. Oh, there was a bite right there. Oh, there's a bite and I caught him. Oh, there's 2 bass trying to eat it from this bass's mouth. Okay, guys, there it is. So that's the Crush City bait and 3/8 ounce brand new purple with gold eye upgrade hook. Let's throw them back, see if we can get another one. All right, guys, so now I'm casting the other direction from where I was just at. I see, like, oh, there's a fish right there. Sometimes that's all it takes, is just to move the presentation. And I had that one on for a second. He jumped and spit the hook. Throwing 8-pound test, so super light line. Cast down this brake line. There's one. About another pound fish. Pound and a half on the Crush City. Okay, let's make another cast down there. Fish was right off the point. Little guy. Look at that. Little tiny bass. He smoked it though. The jig's almost bigger than this fish is. Look at that, guys. Right in the tongue. Let that go. Make a couple of casts right here. Oh geez, I can see a few bass right here. Here's the 1/16. I'm gonna put that on and just ever so slowly fish a bait through there, probably that little jerk shad, and see if they want anything to do with that. Oh, another swing at it. There. Oh man, that thing hit it on the top water. Holy smokes, that was cool. That bass did not want that fish, that bait, to get out of his way. Look at that little fat fish right there. And the bait is perfectly pinned. Once again, hook them in the eyes. Crazy. But there's the, dang, if I can get this angle right here. There's the result. The 1/16 ounce 3/0 jig head with the Sended Jerk Shad by Z-Man, and there's the bass. You can work it as a top water bait. You can let it sink slowly in jerk pause like a jerk bait, or you can just, oh wow, another one. Oh, there's another one. Jesus, they're underneath all those trees over there. I'm working this on the top of the water, and that's 2 bass and 2 casts. Not big ones, but fun. He had moss all over in his mouth. And I thought I saw another one over there, so. Good Lord, these hooks are sharp. There he is. Oh, I got one of them that time. There's 5 or 6 of them sitting right there together. Look at that. That's a nice fish. That's a nice bass. And look, you know, it's buried in there. Great hookers, these baits that I made. I can't wait for you guys to try these. You know, I'm on a pond, and obviously it has a lot of fish per acre, and they're not big ones, but this, like I said before, is where I build the confidence in the baits. I try these baits out over and over, different scenarios, different temperatures, different times of the year, so you guys can have, you know, the confidence that you need that these hooks are going to perform, these hooks and these jig heads are going to perform. Oh, there's another one. This is just so much fun. I think I'm at 8 or 10 fish for the day. I haven't had to rebait or put a new plastic on one time, guys. One time, not one time. In all these catches have I had to put a new plastic on. I've had to get my pliers out several times, and like this one's turned a little bit to the side, so I'm just going to kind of reorient it so it's straight up, or as close to straight up as possible. Oh wow, there's a couple big ones. Let me see if I can get one of them jokers. Oh, he's on it. It's a good fish too. It's a good fish. Eat it, dude. There he is. It got him. Got the small one. Just like that, another one. All right, guys, I'm up to like 8 or 10 on the jerk shad from Z-Man and the 1/16 ounce upgrade. I don't know if you can see how I'm working this, but I am keeping it pretty close to the surface and jerk pause just like a regular jerk bait, and then letting it fall super slow. Here comes a couple bass trying to eat it. And then as soon as I see that they're not gonna eat it, I cast it back out and bring it back in again. Here comes one. Eat it, dude. I've got 5 or 6 bass right here. Wow, guys, look at that. Big fish head right here on the ground. Something got a fish and ate it. Okay, wow, there's several bass spawning on this shore right here. Yep, I see them. So they are locked on the beds right now. Not a very big fish, but see if I can get one of them to bite. No, they're not interested at all. As the day has warmed up, the fish had definitely started getting on these beds. I saw all the beds this morning, but there were no fish on them. Okay, I am basically just putting my 1/16 ounce minnow right in the fish's bed and just jerked it and killed it. And that fish doesn't want anything to do with it. I mean, it's looking at it. I was definitely looking at it, but it did not want to eat it at all. It's not a big bass either. Keep walking down here and see if I see anything else. Oh, there's some more fish. Oh wow, a ton of little tiny bass up on this flat. Oh, there's more spawning right there. It's probably 6 or 7 now bass that I've seen on beds spawning. Oh, I watch that dude follow, and finally eat it. So you can catch some on a heavier jig, swimming it fast. There's another one, and that's on the Crush City 3/8 ounce jig head. It's a good fish, and the bait is pinned, so I can make another cast, and I don't have to worry about it coming off. I've had a blast out here today. I've caught them on several different lures, several different sizes. I've seen a lot of fish on beds, which were not there this morning. And you know, just had an overall really fun day fishing. I hope you guys learned something. I hope that you guys enjoy watching these videos. Even though it is a pond, you know, you can learn a lot about fish behaviors in a pond, especially when you can watch how the fish are reacting to certain baits. I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna tie a different lure on, and then that's gonna be it for today. Just a little bit too fast right now for what I want to be doing. So I'm going to put the fluke style bait back on and finish the day out that way.
Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. If you want to pick up some of the hover rigs or the upgrade jig heads, head on over to ebandflowoutdoors.com. Pick those up there. They will be linked in the video description underneath. But let us know what you want to see in the comment section. Let us know what you want to see, lures with the upgrade, lures with the hover, different things like that. We're under ice up here in northern Indiana, so we're going to get underwater footage on these baits as soon as possible. We know you guys are itching to see the underwater action on these baits, so let us know in the comments what you want to see in the future. Head on over to Ebb and Flow, help Dave out there. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. We'll catch you next time.